Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here, and today I'm bringing you guys my review of the Logitech G700s mouse from the Logitech G series. And a huge thanks to Logitech for sending this out for review, so make sure you go to their site and check out some of their products. And so the Logitech G700s is one of the many mice Logitech offers from the Logitech G series, and this one comes with a bunch of features. It can be wired or wireless, has 13 different programmable buttons and controls, and has 5 different profiles you can choose on the mouse. So with the mouse, you get a USB cable, the wireless receiver, and a receiver extender. So let's talk about functionality in the build of the mouse. As far as buttons, there are 4 buttons on the left side of the mouse, 3 buttons on the top left, a button that locks the scroll wheel, a profile changing button, a traditional right and left click, and a mouse wheel with left scroll click, center click, and a right scroll click. Each of the buttons are numbered so you can know which ones you are programming when you are in the Logitech gaming software on your computer. As far as the design, it is fairly comfortable and seems to mimic almost directly the design of the Logitech Performance Mouse MX, which is the mouse I used prior to this one. It fits in the hand well and the buttons are relatively easy to access. The only one that is a bit awkward to hit is the G11 button that is on the top. On the sides of the mouse, there is a textured plastic to add grip, but it feels a little bit gritty. When I first put my hand on it, I actually thought my hand was dirty until I realized that was actually the grip on the mouse. I wasn't a big fan of it at first, but after using it for a few weeks, I've gotten used to it and really don't notice it at all now. On the bottom of the mouse, we have 4 sliders that help it glide on surfaces, an on-off switch, and also access to the rechargeable AA battery. So you might be asking, how does it perform? Well, the buttons are very clicky and aren't hard to use at all, and don't get accidentally pressed. When I've used other mice, sometimes I would accidentally press the right click with my hand just resting on it, but I haven't had this issue with this mouse. Everything physically and mechanically about the mouse works great, and I have no real issues besides the gritty texture on the sides and the awkward G11 button. So now let's talk about software. When you get the G700s, you are prompted to go to Logitech's website to download the Logitech gaming software. From there, you can change a ton of settings for the mouse. At first, it can be a little bit overwhelming with all of the options that you have, but if you just go over one thing at a time, starting with the different profiles, it isn't too hard to figure out. As you can see, you have a lot of different options for each of the different buttons, and the only ones you really can't change are the left and the right mouse click. You can unassign buttons as well to give them no function at all, and you also have the ability to import and export profiles if you would like to. And so I want to talk about one more thing before I wrap up this review, and that's battery life. The battery life for this mouse with a battery that is shipped with it isn't that great at all. I get 3 days, maybe 4 at the max, using it all day, gaming every now and then throughout the day. And honestly, I expected a little bit more from the mouse because plugging it in every 3 days to recharge it gets old after a while. And I only had to charge my Performance Mouse MX battery once a week, if that. But I do understand that this is a gaming mouse and it does have a lot more in terms of functionality, but still I expected a little bit better. Fortunately though, the battery is not sealed in and you can replace it with a better rechargeable AA battery if you choose to. So overall, I think the Logitech G700s is a great mouse. It worked as soon as I plugged it in as a regular mouse, and as soon as I downloaded the Logitech gaming software, I had no problems adjusting the settings for the different buttons. The price right now is $80 on Amazon. The Performance Mouse MX is only $72. So really, in comparison, you can't complain much about the price because you are getting a comfortable mouse with a lot of possible configurations with multiple profiles. For only a couple more dollars up from the Performance Mouse MX, you are getting a lot more features, and it's great for gaming and I would definitely recommend it. And so that's going to wrap up this review. Let me know what you guys think about the Logitech G700s down in the comment section below. Also remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more tech and game related videos, and also make sure to check out all my social links. They are in the description below. Also make sure to check out geeksterlabs.com for more tech news, reviews, and much more. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.